Come, let us return once more to that sacred palace, where the air carries the fragrance of love, where time seems to have paused and only the heartbeat of two souls can be heard. Today's story is not of swords or battles. It is the story of mending broken dreams, of rekindling small memories, and of that deep, silent belief that love is more powerful than the ocean of time. Now look inside the palace, that garden where Odysseus and Penelope were young. The same olive tree still stands, its branches whispering the tale of love. Today Odysseus holds Penelope's hand. They stand quietly by the tree. Odysseus touches the tree's textured bark. Look, this mark. We carved it on our wedding day, the initials of our names. Penelope's eyes light up. You remember? He smiles. I remember everything. Your yellow shawl that you always wore, your smile when you watched the sunset. And then they begin to walk. Every corner of the palace holds a memory. The terrace where Penelope watched the sea for 20 years. Odysseus stands there and says, I knew you would be waiting for me. That belief alone kept me alive. The library where Odysseus wrote poems in his youth. Penelope picks up an old book. Look, that poem you wrote for me. I read it every night. Odysseus is amazed. You kept it safe. Kept everything safe, she says, her voice trembling slightly with love. It was your memories that kept me alive. Now it is night. The moon spills light into the palace. The two sit by the window of their room. Penelope's head rests on Odysseus's shoulder. Tell me, she asks softly, which moment was the hardest? Odysseus is silent for a moment. Then he says, the moment on Calypso's island. She wanted to keep me forever. She could have given me immortality, but I watched the sea every day. I saw your eyes in the waves. I saw your weight. That is what brought me back. Tears well up in Penelope's eyes. And my hardest moment, it was when everyone said you were dead, when even my own heart began to doubt. But then I would come to our bed, touch this tree, and I would believe that you were alive, that you would return. The music becomes soft and lullaby-like. Odysseus takes her hand in his. Both hands bear the marks of time, but now they are together. What shall we do now? Penelope asks. 20 years are lost. We will reclaim them, Odysseus says, his voice filled with a new confidence. Day by day, moment by moment, we will grow young again in each other's eyes. And then they talk, little things, the dreams they had 20 years ago, the garden they wanted to plant together, the journeys they wanted to take in Ithaca's hills. Slowly the distance of 20 years begins to fade. They become those young lovers again, only now their smiles hold not just joy, but deep understanding, not just passion, but profound respect. Now look, on the palace roof, both lie down watching the stars. Penelope points to a star. Look, that star, it always stays in that direction, the direction you went. Odysseus smiles. Now I will always stay in that direction, with you. And then silence, a silence that speaks, a silence that embraces, a silence that holds all the words, all the tears, all the smiles of 20 years. The most beautiful miracle of love is not that it survives storms, but that after the storm passes, it blooms again, stronger than before, more beautiful than before. This is what happened with Odysseus and Penelope. Their love has been reborn, like spring after winter, like greenery sprouting after a storm. Now you too go into that garden of your heart. Find that love that has always been there, whether it is for a person, for yourself, or for this universe. Feel it, breathe it in. Close your eyes and feel that same eternal love within you, which can endure every storm, which can outlast all time. You are at peace, you are in love, you are home. Now, drift into sweet, sweet sleep. The music slowly fades away, like a beloved dream dissolving. Silence, then a very faint whisper. The narrator, softly in the language of dreams. Sleep, beloved, safe forever, loved forever.